Here we go. Hope everyone had a nice Tuesday and rest of the Mondays. That was quite early. No, that's you, Deke. You are the white man. I am just a white man. That's a difference. Look what I got. I got a bunch of snacks at the grocery store for like my marathon stream thing. I'm missing pizza menu today. Donor for 5 years. I love that for you. How do you take your donor? How do you build it? Yo, wait. Haven't had a doner kebab in so fucking long. I miss it. Let's see. Fuck you. Honestly, I miss it. Cause is doner just the one with meat in Germany and we say it wrong? Or right here, not doxing myself right now. Smart. Let's have donuts again. I wish. I want to. Because I usually would have falafel with white sauce. It's so good. And fries, of course. But yeah, look what I got. So many. That's like normal in France. But I don't know I don't think that must be normal in Germany. Love that. That will be all probably eaten in one go. Because they're like empty. And I love those so much. I don't know how to translate that. The chouquette. The little choux with pastries with sugar on top. And I got that for breakfast tomorrow and probably just like as a snack, whatever. They look like this and they're like fully empty. They're like the grocery store ones, so they're not the best. If you get them like in a bakery, they'll be like crispy and stuff, but... And you have like big sugar thing on top. You can have it without meat. Nice then. Falafel doner for me, please. Haven't had it in so long. I think France is like the second or third country that's like high on kebabs. Like there's fucking kebabs everywhere here. Doner kebabs everywhere. And let me Google what you said. Wind Butel. It's the same pastry, but we don't have the cream inside. Because that would be chou à la crème, so... cream puff. But it's just the puff with like... just the puff with sugar on top. But that looks really nice. I fucking love choux pastry with any kind of anything inside. Favorite thing. Love it so much. So like... cream puff, I fucking love cream puffs. Like good cream puffs. They hit. But yeah, that's just the choux part of them. And you can have like a big box like this for very cheap. There's 30 of them apparently in there. Because like they're empty, so they like... You can eat them like popcorn pretty much. Oh, I forgot to get popcorn. Oh, that's fine. But I love them so much. But yeah. When you go at the bakery to ask for those, usually you ask by gram. Like you'd be like, can I have 100 grams of chouquette? That's usually how you would order it. I haven't had them from a bakery in such a long time because not a lot of bakeries do them here, I feel like. Compared to maybe the south. I don't know. 1 kilogram. They have to have a lot of them if you can order a kilogram. What the fuck? Just like a kilo of them, please. Probably need to like order in advance. Like 100 grams is good already. Like 100 grams is good. Or like 200 grams if you're like feeling treats oriented. But yeah, my streamer did a stream yesterday teasing what he was going to do for the charity event thing that I'm watching this weekend. I'm so excited. So excited. He carried over his shoulder like a lumber. It's all fucking choux pastries. Oh, it'd be so stale though. By the time you finish them, that'd be sad. They're like fresh and stuff. But yeah. That's pretty really good to me, having them. Because they don't have them that much in the grocery store, so I was happy they had them. Yeah. Today we're going to continue the Charlie sprites. The goal is to make the base line art and hopefully if we can finish one of the emotions would be good. That would be nice. But that one is going to be like a bit less tricky maybe than the Lux one, because a lot of the things like repeat throughout all of them, all of the sprites, so it'd be probably easier. But we have neutral, happy, disappointed / annoyed, angry, blush, and that's the party outfit, the everyday outfit, the date number 1 outfit, date number 2 outfit, date number 3 outfit. So yeah, we got shit to do. God. It was a good day too. I wanted to get some stuff done earlier, but I didn't. I did my groceries and then I was like, huh. And then I just did nothing. I mean, I looked, sorry. I rested, so I didn't do nothing. And I watched streams. But, what was I gonna say? Yes, but overall I did have like a nice day, because I had like the groceries that went well, but also, there's a friend, an old friend of mine that like reached out, and I thought that like he kind of was done with the friendship since a while, and I was just kind of letting it go finally on my end. And like he messaged me being like, hey, I'm so sorry I wasn't like able to reach out before and stuff, and I had all of these issues, and I'm very sorry and whatever. Like a very, like, honestly a very sweet, nice message. So it was kind of like the only friend I had in town. So I was like, well, I don't have any friends in town now. So it'd be nice to go get a drink or something sometime. It'd be quite nice. Hopefully that goes well. But yeah. It was honestly a very nice, like, long, thoughtful message, so I was like, oh, well, thank you. And I am trying to be better at communication, so if we do have the drink, I'll like... And I was happy about myself, because I did like communicate in the text message being like, hey, I genuinely thought that like you were kind of done with this. And like you just didn't want me as a friend anymore. Like, and like that's fine. If it would have been that, like that would have been fine. Like I get it. Like so sometimes you just, you know, you grow apart from people, like someone I knew from school and stuff. So like, you know, sometimes you just grow and like you don't really like align with other people anymore. Like I would have gotten it for like a bunch of different reasons. So I was like, oh, I'm actually surprised that like he reached out, and he was like, no, I actually really don't want this friendship to like go to waste and like crumble and stuff. And I was like, oh, well, we shall see how it goes. We shall see if we run into the same issues. But I'll try to be better at communicating stuff, so... You know, you learn and you grow, all that stuff. He was really sweet, because he was like... he told me... he was like... Oh yeah, I check your stream from time to time. Like, just to check how you're doing and stuff, and I was like, oh... That's really nice, because I pretty much, except if I'm looking for someone specific to just ask something, like checking if they're still there, I don't check like who's in chat and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, that's really nice. Yeah, it's really sweet. I really like wasn't expecting it at all, because he's someone that's like very nice but don't always communicate it, if that makes sense. I mean, cis-man energy, but But like, yeah, and so I was like surprised that he was like, oh yeah, I did that stuff, and I was like, oh, it's really nice actually. Thank you. But yeah, it's going to be fun as well, because this is just me being gossip pilled, but he's pretty much the only one that I'm quote unquote close with, because we weren't really close anymore at that point. Like that was like around the time where we really weren't talking that much, so it felt weird to just reach out to say that. But I think he's the only one like quote unquote close to me that doesn't know that me and my ex broke up. Because that was already like around the time where we weren't speaking anymore. Or just like reaching out from time to time, but not like really speaking. And so it would have felt weird to just like send a DM to be like, hey, by the way, we broke up or whatever. Because like you don't speak for like a while and then you just send that. Like it felt weird. We weren't like really speaking or anything. Like if we had like a discussion, I would have brought it up, but we didn't. So I'm like, oh. That's going to be fun to bring up. But he did something like that to me a few years ago, where like we caught up after like a few months or something, and he was like, oh yeah, I broke up with that person. And I was like, oh well, okay. So it'll be retribution for when that happened. But yeah, I was very just happily like surprised and stuff, so I hope we can rekindle and like get the friendship back. It's good when you have a lot to talk about after a while of not, so I suppose, yeah. Yeah, especially because like since my life is very monotonous and like a lot of just patterns of me trying to get jobs and like not getting sent. This is sad, but it's true. It's kind of been that for the last few years. I don't like anytime someone's like, oh, what's new? And I'm like, I don't really have like, right now I have the dating sim, so I kind of have that, but I don't really have anything usually, and I'm kind of like, you know? So it'll be nice to actually have news for stuff. But like, no, life's regular. Because you don't want to just be like, oh yeah, what's new? Nothing. So you can like, same. Even though I always appreciate when people reach out and like, how are you? Like anything, and I'm like, no. Stream's going good. I enjoy doing that. It's very fun. But yeah, for some stuff you're kind of like, dreading and asking for news because it's like, But a lot of stuff have changed on his side as well that I saw on Insta, because usually that would be like where we talk and stuff. So it's good because I'll be able to ask about that as well. So it won't be like too much on me. It won't be like I have all the news and he doesn't kind of thing. So it'll be good. It'll be fun. I hope. Also, I felt safe saying all that because he has told me, he was like, oh, I'm busy tonight, but like I'll respond later, because I responded to his message and it was like, I'm sorry, I'm not available right now, but I'll respond later. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. So I'm like, he's 100% sure he won't be on chat tonight. And I don't think he'll watch VODs. I don't think we're on that level of dedication. That would have been weird though if we didn't speak that much and then he just watched the VODs. Like checking on in stream from time to time, that's fine, but like, oh yeah, I watched all of your VODs would have been a bit like, okay, please chill, please calm down. Super fun time. That would have been, that's very much like not his energy at all. That would have been hilarious. It would have been so weird. But yeah, he was like, a few years back, we did a bunch of art markets together and stuff. Never taken know me getting most watch time this year, actually. Oh no. It's only him. Like, I opened the thing, it's just his face everywhere. I mean, his picture thing. Everyone, I'm like, huh? That'd be hilarious. Antoine's a good third contender though, because like a lot of time he is like just opening the stream to give me the view and then just does his thing and then he will watch the VOD. Like, Antoine is super fun level, honestly. And then he sends me like his thoughts about the VOD. So like... I got apology messages for when they weren't able to come watch the streams because they were like away. Y'all have competition. But yeah, I guess I got my only cis guy friend back. So... Yay! Diversity. Oh, 2 actually, no. Because I became friends with Nani in the between, so 2. Second cis guy friend. Because he was my only cis guy friend for so long, so I was like... I put the like little... banner on, you know. I had like an interlude of a few months maybe, without one, and then Nan arrived. So... It's hard to put like labels on shit like that, where like, when did you become friends with someone? I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I know any of this guy. I'm like, fuck, am I forgetting someone and being really rude? But I don't think so. No, I don't think so. God, now I'm so worried that I forgot someone. But I think I'm fine. But it will be. That is wild to say. I very much never really had cis guy friends in my life, because this will be probably... no. There's other times where they like kind of... Actually, no, they don't. This will be legitimately, I think, like the only time in my life that I have 2 cis guy friends at the same time. Because I'm never friends with cis guys. Not intentionally, I would like to say. It's just been vibes. Or people becoming trends, you know? So like, I think this will be, because there's people that like would have considered them my friend, but I'm like so I don't count them. Because for the rest of my life, usually if I had one, I wouldn't have like a second one. Or like it would have been like primary school, where like you're kind of friends with everyone, so that doesn't count. That's fun. Yep. Ah. Though we are finally getting back to like normal temperatures, and I'm so happy about it though. Because like when I was out to go do my groceries, I had like a sleeveless top and like just wind, and that made me so happy because I was like, yes, give me all the wind, please. Finally getting normal temps again. Ugh. Okay, up. Oh, yesterday or the day before. I can't remember when it was. I think it might have been like 2 days ago, something like that. Like in the chronicles of like, my parents have no idea what I do, but they don't really try to figure it out either, even though I have explained it multiple times. And like Illustrator isn't really that hard to understand, but for some reason, apparently it is. My mom came to me and was like, because like she wrote a book with a friend of hers, and like she came to me and she was like, hey, do you know how to format a book? And meaning novel, pretty much, I'm sure. And I was like, no, because I'm not a publisher and I'm not an editor, and I've never edited a book, and why would I know this? And she was like, oh, because like we want to like make it nice and like proper and stuff. And I thought maybe you knew, and I was like, why would I know this? Please. Like, I could Google it, and then maybe I'd have some stuff, but like having like basic InDesign knowledge is not knowing how to like properly make sure a book is like there's so much more that goes into it. And it's wild to me that my mom is like, oh yes, you did studies to like learn how to draw. You must know how to format a book. Like, no. So tiring. Ugh. Like, my dad knows I stream, but I didn't even explain it to her what it was and stuff, because like, and he only knows because I had to bring context for something, because he asked like, oh, what are you doing right now? And not like right now as in like in this moment, but like in general, like what I was doing of my days, and I was like, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and it is like a big part of what I do is streams now. And so I explained, because I was like, at least you will kind of know what it is. But her, I don't even want to try to explain because it would be too hard. Like, sometimes she asks me to help her to take a picture on her phone, so like, we're not there. To be fair, like, that doesn't help, because sometimes he changes like everything, and like all the stuff she has is so outdated, like phone wise. Phone, I think she did get a new one, I don't remember when though. But like email, she has like a very fucking old email, and like just giving her like newer stuff would help a lot, I think, because it's just so much simpler, and it's actually like, you know, being taken care of by people instead of just sent away because people don't really use them anymore. And like at the time, those services were already bad, and those are just like, ugh. And like, sometimes she asks me for help for something, and I just look at the computer in pure disgust of like, what is this? Why do you still have this? Why hasn't he just like changed your thing and put that instead? Because it would be so much easier for you and for everyone involved. But like a lot of times she doesn't really try either, so like she doesn't, like, it's not like she has a hard time understanding, but she does want to understand. It's like she does not want to understand. She just is like, I'm bad at it, so I won't understand it, kind of thing. Which is kind of a frustrating attitude to have about like anything, because it's like, I can't help you because you don't actually want to learn. You'll just like come back to me in 2 weeks when you have the same issue, but yeah. Like last time she wanted to send, I think it was like a PDF or something by email. Or she wanted to save her PDF or whatever, and for some reason, it was asking for the fucking like Apple ID password. Which was my dad's, wasn't hers or mine, so I didn't know what it was. And I was just looking at it like, why? Why do you request this to do this simple action? What is this? What's happening? Oh yeah, that's kind of funny. So, for the charity event thing, I'm watching my guy, and I'm pretty much only going to be watching my guy, but I'll sometimes be on other people's stream, either if he moves stream, like just to go do stuff, or if he's not there because he went to eat or he went to sleep or whatever. And my second guy that I like very much, and it's probably to be sat next to him, so I can like kind of, which is fun because then every year I can kind of spy on his stream as well, because I usually sat next to each other. So they have donation goals, right? That's like, oh, if we get to that amount of money, I'll do this. If we get to that amount of money, I'll do this. I actually don't know how much money he put for that. Wait, let me check. So one of his goals is just like shaving his head, which is like the usual thing. They do that every year. Then at least if at least one streamer doesn't shave their head or like dyes their hair during the event, it's weird. Do you have a thing? I don't know if he put his goals with the money stuff. He might have not. He might not have. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he has. Oh, actually he has. He has, but he hasn't put the like finished version with the money for each goal. But one of his goals is that he's going to set himself on fire. And I wish I was joking, but I'm not. It's going to be like he'll have a whole like which is I think it's great. He'll have a whole like, of course, like someone that's a professional there to like accompany him and like make sure everything's fine and like he'll be okay, but like he'll be safe. But at some point there's just going to be a guy on fire. So God. I'm just like praying for it to go well, because we need the guy, please. And he always ends the event in like a very tired, very like looks like he's about to die state. So if this is what he does this year, I'm like, I am worried. Where will it go? One eye is way too big, one eye is way too small. That reminds me of the Hassan Piker on fire gif. Did he do that? Did he put him? Did he fucking threw himself on fire? Did he do it as well? That must have been really impressive with the size the dude is. I think the joke behind it is also that the streamer, the French streamer I'm thinking of, he is diabetic, and so a joke that has been happening a few times on his chat is, oh, if like I burn myself, does it create caramel? And so I think that's the thing behind the joke. Does it in a video for someone else? It looks really cool. Hassan Piker on fire. Image. And just a group of people in like orange shirts, and Hassan is just like towering over everyone in a brown jacket. Socialist Twitch star Hassan Piker. Boy video. Why I did a thing. Antoine got the fucking receipts. Boy, hello Antoine. Video. I did a thing. What? Also hi. Alex Apollonov is an Australian YouTube personality and comedian. And then the other way around. Get me out of my lurking. Wow. I see you lurking sometimes and I'm like, oh, Antoine's here. I should be on my best behavior. And then I change absolutely nothing, of course. Wanna see Hassan Piker? Oh, here we go. Show me. When do you burn? Yeah, that's going to be like a 12 in fucking like in a few days. Okay, I'll watch that later. Oh, it's actually thinking of Ludwig. Hassan also has. Ah, I see. Okay, Hassan was in the background and Ludwig set on fire. Your best behavior is your usual self. Aww. I try. I try. I should have done this better. I kind of fucked myself over the time. Up. I need to separate the hair. And I need to separate the pants afterwards. And even I could even separate the top if I wanted. They all get on fire, I believe, and they do look sick. Yeah, it's going to be only a 12 for the event. Minute 30:35 is Ludwig. That actually goes very hard. I said it was on fire early in the vid. Okay. God. Do you watch Ludwig often? Because if yes, then you will have seen my guy. Because he became friend with Ludwig. I mean my guy, one of my guys, but the one I'm meaning and speaking of right now. If you ever saw a clip of Ludwig playing Mario Kart and insulting a guy in French very intensely, it's him. You don't at all, that's fine, that's fine. I don't watch him either, so... So I have a double of this. But yeah, I slightly worry for his safety, but he'll be fine. He's a big boy. Okay. If it's done with professional, it should be safe. Yes, yes, it should for sure. 100%. I just worry, because, you know. Oh, well, the PNG will be back in a second. I would like my guy to stay alive. Read pen. Professionals is right. Oh, ça va. Don't get don't get specific, it's fine. Oh. What's up? We were talking about you earlier, Antoine. A little bit. Briefly. I mean, I was. Not we. No royal we here. I'm not Zeki. Is there a doctor present? Yes, I have a doctorate in mathematics, and my expertise is on dying man -1. You don't have a doctorate in mathematics. Don't lie to me. You asked for Dr. Taylor Swift's arrived because she got a doctorate in music. I'm not a doctor in this scenario, indeed. Now, if we just had another man, it should all be equal again. It's just like, can we bring another man into the room, please? We lost one. If Timmy has 12 apples. Reverse Punisher. Ah. Well, technically, if in the room you end up with someone that's pregnant and just like the baby becomes like a fetus, like at that exact moment, you can have like an equal like 0. You don't lose a person, you don't gain a person. What is Timmy doing with all these apples, greedy old guy? I know, right? He's not following the right rules of communism. Timmy should Timmy should read some Karl Marx before anything. There was there's a post that made me laugh the other day. It's not parent humor, but it's very like, it's slightly millennial core energy, but I'm fine with that, which was from each according to his ability to each according to his need, and you don't need to have apples, Timmy. Exactly. God, I love that you quoted it. That's so funny. There was someone on K-pop Twitter that said something about like their bias being like Karl Marx was ugly and my bias is better, basically. Like something along those lines, like very weird tweet to start on. and someone misread it and thought they were talking about their bias, which was called Mark and not Marx. And halfway through it was like, oh fuck, I did a mistake and I responded to the wrong thing. And instead of being like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize, just continued on, but defending Karl Marx and being like, did your bias write the fucking Communist Manifesto? Did he do anything for the, for the working class? It was amazing. It was a great little tweet thread. La lutte est éternelle, camarade. Of course, of course. Comrade, comrade. I wonder if like the Communist Manifesto is slightly less communist in some languages because they're considered too bourgeois of languages. Because I feel like French is a very bourgeois language. So I'm like, is the Communist Manifesto kind of less communist when it's said in French? Bringing Karl Marx into K-pop discussion is wild. Yeah, I don't remember what the first tweet was exactly, which pisses me off because I'm like, ugh. I wish I had the full context, but yeah, it was a weird thing. But the person defending Karl Marx did like an amazing job. And fully demolished the other one. I love people that do like good bad faith arguments. I try to have that kind of energy, but I don't always succeed. What's more cursed though, Karl Marx and K-pop or Karl Marx and the Labubu's? Because that's a real subject. I just had the realization that, which is, yeah, why wouldn't have I had that before? But my stream is the fucking Arte channel, cause like it's a fucking German French channel. Cause I was thinking about a thing I didn't see on Arte, but like a streamer that I watched reacted to a documentary from it, and so I watched it through the React, and I was like, oh, it's really nice, it's on Arte and stuff, and like I was like, oh, Arte. Oh, fucking literally my audience. Marx and Hegel were indeed born into bourgeoisie, I believe. Yes, Hegel for sure, but that was even a sugar daddy for Marx. So they themselves had to prove that the proletariat could trust them across the world. Also, it was important for them. Hegel, yes. And that communism grew outside every nation, country. Yes, that's the thing that I see. I remember, like, what's kind of fed. It's kind of fed to you when you start to like look into communism. Is like that they're not valid into their own like school of thoughts because they were just like bored rich kids that like wanted to do something, so they wrote that instead of like doing something else kind of thing. I remember being kind of like told that in a way. And where they came from and the fact that they had the money to do all this, even seen as like making anything that they wrote or worked on not valid anymore because of it. Their privilege and acknowledges paradox. Yeah. And also, you know, like miracles happen. So. Oh fuck, that's what I wanted to do. Here you go. That's a scrunchie. I always think it's going to be hair. No, it's a scrunchie. So I did 2 ponytails because one has a scrunchie. Ugh. I'm a bad like leftist because I never read the Communist Manifesto, but I can't really read any kind of theory stuff. I have a really hard time reading anything that's too theory, which is funny because some of my favorite fiction books people have said read like textbooks, but okay. A lot of political philosophers updated their views with modern times. That makes sense, yeah. I mean, you would hope so, you know. But I was so sad when, basically the way French high school works with philosophy is that you only get philosophy in your last year of high school, which is bullshit that you have an exam that's so important with such a high coefficient, but then you only get it for 1 year. Fuck you. And I had a shit philosophy teacher, and so I had a really hard time kind of getting anywhere, and I had a really bad grade on my exam. And that was so sad for me because I got so excited because my family is very literature, philosophy, all that bullshit. And so I had been excited for philosophy classes since I was in middle school. I'm that kind of nerd. And I finally got there. I don't get it. I don't understand what I need to do. Do I just need to like regurgitate stuff I'm learning by heart? Because that won't work, because that's not how my brain works, and I won't be able to like remember things like that. And yeah. And so that was great. And so I was so sad that I didn't like philosophy and that I had such a hard time with it, because I was so excited for it. And then the year after, when I did my like preparation year for art school, for some reason the school I was in asked us to read the year after drinking. Yeah, I like doing that sometimes, it's funny. Yeah. But yeah, and the year after, during that summer, so it was like so fucking close afterwards as well, like I just had done my exams and shit. For some reason the school I was in asked us to read a book on the philosophy of art and design, and we had to do like a paper on it. And that book fucking killed me. Like I had the hardest time reading it. I read it like so many times. I had to ask my brother to help me with it, because of course he was good in philosophy and all that bullshit. And like I cried over that paper because I was like reading and rereading that book. Like I was reading a page, rereading a page, and I wasn't understanding what I was reading in the slightest. And I was like reading a page, trying to summarize what was happening on another page, and I didn't get it, and I didn't remember, like, because I wasn't interested in what I was reading, I kept forgetting what just happened and what was just said, and that's what happened usually when I don't really care, is like I just don't maintain any information. And like I had the worst time. All of that for, in the fucking end, never hearing about that paperback. I could have just not done it. Like, we gave those papers, we never heard about them back. We don't even know, like, we asked teachers, we're like, why did we even have to do this? Because we never heard about it back. And they were like, we don't actually know who asked you to do this. I was like, what? I suffered, cried, like, fucking thought I was going to, like, waste my year and, like, have such a hard time because I wouldn't be able to follow in classes if that was what we were, like, going to do. for nothing? Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Do I still have that book even? I must still have it somewhere over there. Wait. If I look it up, can I find it? Philosophie. Oh, it was this one. Fucking Willem Flusser. Little Philosophy of Design. Fuck ass. I hate you. Bit strong, but you know. It was a very short book. It doesn't long, but I couldn't do anything. There's also this very big like art philosophy and like art history book I have because it's recommended by so many people. When you do like art studies, everyone will be like, this is like the art history book to have. I still haven't read it, but I do have it. Wonobibu, I feel you scholar books being such a pain to read and unfriendly to you to get into a nightmare and a paradox because of the importance inside of them. Show me in DM. Oh yeah, give me a sec. File, reopen, close that. Ah, en plus c'est la page science critique, incroyable. Here you go. Okay. But yeah, like I cried over this book. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Here you are. Twitwan. Here you go. It's an essay, so it's really short, but yeah. Like I was an 17-year-old that just had a year of philosophy classes where the teacher basically was telling us, and I'm quoting by the way, I'm not like extrapolating, this is literally what he told us. Write first, you'll understand later. And you're not allowed to ask questions. Like, at some point during the year, we had like to do 30 minutes presentations. And somehow I got through that. I think it was on like on a philosophy like movement, and I didn't mind with Helene, and I was shaking so bad. I was holding the desk because we were next to the teacher's desk, and I was shaking so bad I had to like lay, not lay, but like, you know, like be against the desk a bit so that I could stand up and not like look like I was shaking. I hated that teacher. Apparently he liked us, which was weird. Because I befriended, for some, I don't know what happened there. At some point I was friends with someone that was like the grade above us. Because we were last year of high school, but my high school also did like preparatory years for like very prestigious like literature stuff, unis and shit. So we had those students just in another like part of the campus, and basically at some point I like started chatting and became friends, like more like acquaintances and friends with like someone that was in those courses and had that teacher in those courses, which is why he wanted to be a philosophy teacher, by the way. He wanted to teach uni students, not high schoolers, and you could really tell. And he was like, oh yeah, he really liked you as like a first like high school experience, and I was like, to us it feels like he fucking hates us. And apparently he loved like talking about his little high school students and shit. Like, ugh. But yeah, he was not meant to be a high school teacher, and you could tell. And it's such a shame that like it's because I'm sure there's so many people that like could like that that subject, and like it gets wasted on one teacher that's not good. because you just have it for 1 year, so it sucks. Like, legitimately, I spent the entire year not understanding what I need to do. And at the exam, I still didn't know what I would need to do. And you could tell by the grade I got. Funnily enough, my brother kinda wasn't that, like, philosophy preparing for, like, bigger schools stuff course thing, but he was there when I was in middle school, so we weren't on the same campus, but we could have been if he stayed there. Oh no, actually we wouldn't have, because he was there when I was in my, so it would have been like yeah, these 2 years would have been when I was in my second and third year of middle school, so I wouldn't have been there. Yeah, sucks. It depends on only one teacher. I had the opposite, one of the best teachers I've ever had, and made me love philosophy. Yeah, it sucks because it's the kind of thing, like, I know I'd love, but I can't. I don't know much, and I have a really hard time picking it up. Anything like very academical, honestly, I have a hard time. Which sucks. Yeah, it's one of the things that made me feel like quite dumb for quite some times. But at the same time, life is only academical. Isn't only academical stuff, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's one of the things that made me like feel like dumb for a while, because I was like, why don't I get it? It's okay. Because like it sucks because like I'd love to read like more feminist theory books or like queer theory books, but I'm like, I don't want to get lost in there for stuff that sometimes I already kind of know the concept of because I heard people talk about it and like just from real life experiences saw people like how that worked and how that went through. I took too much going back to reading my manga and decided have fun. No worries, have fun, baby. I have a queer theory book that a friend gifted me a long time ago. It's just called Queer, and I never read it because of that specific reason. And I'm like, I should read it at some point. I don't even know where it is. Let's be hidden over there. Oh yeah, it is up there. It's in between my Klimt book, which is like a very big Klimt, like his life and stuff that I never read, but I'm very happy to have for the references, and the like art history UJazz book I was talking about earlier. That's like the if you want a book on art history, you have to read that one kind of thing. It's in between those two books. It's very small. It's quite slim. It's a slim grey book, so it's very funny in between like the two huge fucking books. Wait, I don't know if you can see it from the other camera. Can you see it from there? Why are you all the way over here? It's here. Like you see there's the big like golden block here. There's a big fuck, I have a really hard time pointing. There's a big golden block here, and next to it here there's a big green block. It's in between those two. It's over there. God. Yesterday I was I was telling Zeki and Hinen, I was like, oh, I'll try for first day stream to learn a few of like the new Sabrina Carpenter album songs for stream, the ones that aren't like too explicit and shit. And immediately Zeki was like, oh my god, which one? Don't tell me. I just hope this one is in it. And that was one of the most explicit songs on the album. And I was like, what did I just say? Like, of course. And when I said, like, I responded, do you even know me? And then Deke said, I just really like the song. It's like, that's not the issue here. It's not what I'm talking about. Like, I like the song too. I'm just not going to sing that on stream for obvious reasons. Same energy as when he wanted me to play Juno, to add Juno to the stream stuff, and I was like, no. Obviously I'm not going to play Juno on stream. Who do you think I am? We'll keep that for karaoke, and that's very fine. With the horny song, it's always like a little bit of a mix, because it's like, because most of the horny songs, if not all of the horny songs I like listen to, are from women artists, so it's like a like healthy mix of like, for like, do I sing it for a stream or not? Of okay, does that make me dysphoric to sing in public, like outside of like just my friends or like myself? And do I feel like this is too explicit for stream? You gotta like check both boxes and be like, okay, this is fine, this is fine. So there's songs that honestly I could sing on stream, but I'm like, that's making me feel a bit dysphoric to sing that, so I don't. And like, more than the dysphoria, it's also the like vision that it kind of brings you, which can be fine, but I'm like, I don't even want to have to deal with any kind of thing. I'm like, I just want to sing that one, and that's okay. And at karaoke, I can just stare at Zeke while he says the line during the sides of the song, so it's fine. The amount of comedic I just turn to Zeki and wait for him to sing something I do at karaoke is fun. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. It was so cute though, because this time, obviously, when we went to Amsterdam, Gino was also with us. And so when we sang Gino, like the first thing of Gino, we both turned to Gino and we pointed at Gino. And it was like very cute. It was very wholesome. It was very sweet. Loved that. It felt very choreographed. If anyone likes Stromae, the artist, apparently new music dropping on Thursday? Or right now, I don't really know. I just got a notification, it's just like Stromae. It's written Thursday, 23:59. And then just the title, which is Que ce soit clair. Which I'm guessing it means it will be out on Thursday? Yeah, August 29th, okay. Well, if you like Stromae, you're getting new music on August 29th. Something that's quite annoying, to say the least, about not having a lot of memories about a lot of things is, like, I just remembered, like, it's mostly visuals and, like, moments of when I was in middle school and I was in, like, the reading club, because we had a reading club. And I know I was part of the reading club. I was part of the reading club for, like, 2 or 3 years. I don't remember a single book I read for that club. I remember us being in the library, just like chatting and stuff, being at a table. But I know we read books because we had to present the books we read and stuff. So like, and I don't remember a single book I read or presented there. I remember we even went to another school to talk books with the other school, and I remember what the other school looked like. And I have no memory of any book. And I'm like, what did I do there? What happened? I don't have my own lore. I'm pretty sure I read book because I remember a few things, but like, I don't remember reading that much in middle school. It was also the only club in the middle school. It was like the only club we had, so it was that or nothing. But it was worth it because I made friends from other classes thanks to that club. And one friend that was really dear to me around that time that sadly passed away. But I'm very thankful I got to meet her and be friends with her thanks to that though. But I wish I remembered more of the moments we spent together over there, because got the visual of all the fucking like nerd ass anime kids, queer, like artsy, like would become alt in the next few years kids were all on that fucking book club. We were all there. All of us. But yeah, I know it's like supposed to be a cliche, the whole, oh yeah, queer people know other queer people, like we can like find each other even when we don't know and even before we know, but like it's almost true in high school, because this guy I talked about earlier isn't queer, but he's an artist, so he gets a pass. But literally every single friend I had in that middle school, which was a Catholic middle school by the way, we were all queer. Out of like all the friends I got there, all queer people, and 3 of us were trans even, like we knew. We all knew. this when I already have it? Literally, where is it here? There we go. No. Better. Okay, I'm going to be right back. Be right back. And I'm back. Hopla. Hopla, hopla, hopla. Thank you, Nan. Ugh. Gotta get back to work. By the way, new puzzle game, Nivan, came out today that I was waiting for. I only played a little bit today, and so far I like the vibe it made to look like an older game, very Riven-like, and they pulled that off perfectly. Oh! Let me look. Nivan. Thank you for telling me. Nia. Not Nivan. I don't know why I was saying Nivan, but it's called Nia. Can I play you? No, I can't. You're only on Windows. I will cry. Oh yeah, that is very... that is very Mr. Riven-like. Immediately seeing the first two screenshots. Big dude in hologram. I wonder what game inspired this. Slash POS, of course, slash POS. But yeah, this is so dude core. This is so clearly inspired by Dune. Mist. Why am I saying Dune? Mist. Sorry. Yeah, Riven and Mist. Yeah, there's a big thing in the middle of the water. Dude with the hologram. God, that looks so fun. I hope they'll make it for Mac as well. I hope they'll come back on Mac so I can play too. I want to play too. Similar game you've played, Mystery Exile and The Witness. Why didn't it put me the other Myst games? Why is The Witness? I mean, I guess, but you know. Ugh. Those look very fun. Well, I hope it's good the whole way through. Hope you enjoy it. Well, with your backlog of game, you'll have a Windows PC by the time you get to it. I hope. I think I'm going to ask for like stuff towards the PC for my birthday and Christmas. I was thinking about that earlier. I'll probably ask for a keyboard, and then I'll see like what kind of bits and pieces I would need and the prices. I'll just like be like, can I have this? And I'll just have them on backlog for whenever I do have my PC. It would be so sad if I ever like run out of puzzle games because I don't have a PC yet. Going to have to be like, when the like, what do you want for your birthday question will come up, I'll be like, what's the budget? Because like, I will DM you electronic links. god, reminds me I was talking about headphones I saw the other day. In the group chat. For this year's birthday, I'm asking for very reasonable €2,000 complete PC player. Well, listen, they skipped a few birthdays, so... And last year I only asked for books. And they didn't get me the entire list of books even, so... I feel like... it's reasonable. And I haven't gotten Christmas in a while either, so like... Last year they did birthday already, so they didn't forget that, so... Maybe if I play on Guild. No. Ugh. I could never. My brother would, but I could never. No, but I'll ask like how much do you feel like spending on this, and I'll just get a few things. Cause like the keyboard is like, depending on the one I get, less than 100 to like 200 max. So I'm sure I can get like that. I can get, depends, if they say like $50, I'll be like, okay, I'll just get the keyboard. It'll depend. I don't know what the brain is like, cause, for example, my iPad that I still have today was like my graduation and birthday present in a way. It's like I got it for multiple things, and like, yeah. But yeah, I'll probably like do the fucking like what I know how to do very well, which is test the waters, being like, well, that's what I would like ideally, but I know it's expensive, so instead can I get whatever, and see how the reaction is. Because sometimes, not with stuff as expensive as like a fucking PC, but like sometimes my dad's like, I'll just get it for you, so I'm like, okay. Not going to complain. But I don't think that'd be the case for the PC. If like mid-December I'm just there being like, I have a PC, what the fuck, I will be very surprised. Honestly. But like if I can get my keyboard and like maybe a few other things, that'd be good. That'd be like optimal. Cause like last year I think I talked about this when I got the things, but like I got books, which was great because I asked for books, so I'm very happy I got them. But I was like, here's a list of a bunch of books so you can buy me multiples, but obviously you don't have to get me the entire list. And then like while we ate, my dad was like, oh yeah, we didn't get you the entire list because I couldn't find some on the list because my mom couldn't be bothered to check the spelling when she sent it to my dad. Like, I made her a little post-it note that I wrote by hand because I thought she was going to go to the bookshop to ask for those books. But they bought it on Amazon, of course. And I thought she was going to do that. And so I wrote it by hand so that it would be easier for her. And she rewrote the titles on her phone to my dad instead of just sending a picture. And didn't bother to check the spelling. So some of the books just... the titles weren't that at all. And I'm like, at least try to pretend you made an effort, like... you can at least try to, like... Like, I don't want to be ungrateful because I know it's already, like, very kind of them, and, like, a lot of people don't have even the possibility of getting gifts for their birthday and stuff, so I don't want to be ungrateful. But it's just like tiring when it's like you try to make it easy for them and they just still fuck up. Amazing playing a little game of telephone to thin out the list. Like, I'm like, how did you manage to fuck it up that much? Like, I'm grateful I got some of the books on the list. 2 had English titles over the one on the list, so. And 1 was probably because she knew the author, so she wrote it well, you know? But like, ugh. But yeah, I don't want to be ungrateful, I don't want to sound ungrateful. It's fine. But it is tiring. I firmly believe that my parents are the kind of parents that if we were in a world that didn't push people to have kids after a certain age or around a certain age, they would have probably not have kids, and that would have probably been for the best. Because they're not cut out of that cloth, and that's okay. Not everyone should be a parent. But yeah. And not just that, by the way. I'm not saying that just for that. I'm saying that in general. Meanwhile, Helen just sent me, by the way, Evan, you should watch this movie. There's a very cute cat in it. Aww. I should watch that movie if there's a very cute cat in it. I'll do that when it's out on whatever, because I think it's still in cinema, the one she watched. Valid reason to watch a movie, TBH. Very valid reason to watch a movie. There's a cute cat? Yes, give me the movie. God, I was thinking about it earlier. I got upset because where I live, there are so many, and when I say so many, it's so many what's it called? Paper like fuck. Wait, let me find my word. Wait, let me look it up. How do you say that? Where? Wanted notice. For cats around like the block and stuff, like there's quite a few streets that have like a lot of wanted notice for like cats that have like disappeared. And it pisses me off so much because it's been a very long time. And people apparently still let their cats out, even though they've seen there's all of these notices literally in the area of people being like, I lost my cat's not coming home. Because I've seen so many over the years. And people still let their cats out and it's like, it's going to be fine. And I hope the cats are fine, but I'm very worried. Stop letting your fucking cats out in the middle of the fucking city. Like, the other day there was a little cat duo outside that were like meowing really loud, and by the time I went out trying to like give them some water and stuff, they were gone. So I hope like their humans opened the door and they were able to get back in their house. But I do worry that they just left and like they didn't have their house, and I'm like, please stop letting your cats out. First of all, they're vermin. They're considered vermin. You shouldn't. It's not good for the ecosystem. Second of all, that's the best way to get your cat murdered. And you don't want that, I hope. See, I always get so... Like, I understand, you know, if it's someone who, you know, the cat got out by accident and they weren't supposed to be out, but like it slipped out and whatever. Like, some cats do that. I fully understand that. When I was living with a cat, that was one of the things where like we were very happy we had a little like corridor that we could close on both sides next to the door, like the main door, because that way we could like very much see where the cat was and that she wasn't on the like in that corridor it was very easy to make sure like she doesn't like escape outside. But like with the amount of cats I've seen over the years on those little like things, I just know that's not the case. I just know a lot of these are just people that let their cats out in the street and then are surprised when they don't come back, or something happens to them. And it pisses me off so much that in countries like England and the UK in general, it's seen as abuse if you don't let your cat out. Like, legitimately, if you want to like adopt a cat and they will ask you, will the cat have like access to the outside? And if you say no, they won't let you adopt a cat. It's fucking wild. It angers me so much. Because like it's just, when it's like just plain science like that, where like professionals are like, yeah, cats are fine without having an access to the outdoors. And if you are in a city, please don't let them outdoor for a multitude of reasons. It pisses me off so much that like official instances are against it and most people are against it. I'm like, please treat your animals like correctly. Yeah. God, I'm just realizing how much is going to look like Chapeau Roan with like the ginger hair and and this pinstripe suit. But yeah, we shall see how much of the computer I managed to get out of my parents. If we're unlucky, they'll forget again this year and I won't get anything. It is wild to me that like when they forgot 2 years ago, they didn't ask me if I wanted anything. They just like were like, sorry, we forgot. And my mom got me like a box of chocolates to apologize. I was like, okay. I have a... wait, do I still have it? I must still have it. I'm sure I still have it. Obviously, it made me a bit sad that they both forgot, and I got cake for myself because I knew what cake I wanted, so I just went and got the cake for myself. And like, I did something very sad that I must still have a video of, which was that I was in the kitchen and they couldn't see me from when I was in the kitchen because the kitchen and the living room are like this basically, whereas the living room is here and there's no walls. This is all like one thing, but the living room is here, like with the TV here, and the couch is like this, and here you have the kitchen, and so here you have like the dining table, and here you have the kitchen area that's like a corridor like this. But so if you're like in the kitchen, so here you can't see anyone from there because there's a piano here, like there's a bunch of things here, like there's a chair here, whatever. And there's a door here, there's a back garden. But basically that's what the room looked like. So I went in the kitchen, I took out the cake that I had gotten for myself, and I got out a candle and I blew the candle for myself. And I think you can slightly hear the TV in the background. I don't remember. And you can see how sad I am on my face. And it's such a sad video. And I was like, I want to do like a little thing for myself. And I did that. And I'm like... It's not an architectural sketch. It's just me. It's just like a sketch of my living room. I have the same video. No, people. Me and Helen, no birthday trauma. Do you remember, Helen, when like my parents forgot my birthday? But yeah, it's a very fucking sad video I have. I'm trying to see if I still have it. How do I do that again? God, they changed the thing, so it's so hard to find stuff. My baby, my baby, my Shayla. Oh, it's here, okay. Okay, it should be in my videos, right? Videos. Where do I have... Oh, yeah. Okay, it should be... Oh yes, I have it. I filmed it on fucking TikTok. Wait, what? Was that this one? Oh, if that's the case, that's even fucking sadder. Or was that another year? Wait. Do I have two of those fucking videos of me blowing a candle? Doing very well. Oh yeah, the $5 donor. We're back on the €5 donor. Love that for you. What's this? Oh, that's yeah, that's something else. That must be that one though. So there was a cake, but the cake wasn't for my birthday? Because I didn't get that cake, my dad got that cake, so I didn't even get the cake I wanted. And they got it just because, and it wasn't for my birthday, and I just put like a candle on it and blew it. It was pavlova. Apparently there's only one. I could only find one, so either... There's two possibilities, because I don't remember shit. Either 1 year they got me a cake and like didn't celebrate with me, which I didn't want. I wouldn't have wanted anyway, but I still felt like it was a bit sad, so I just like put a candle on it and like did it alone kind of thing. And the year after that happened, or what happened was that my dad had gotten a cake for another reason, just because, and they forgot about my birthday, and the cake was there, and so I just like did that with it. And it will stay at €5 until the end of the year. It's really good. And a 5-minute walk. I am blessed. Oh, amazing. That's so good. I love how happy you are about it. It's sweet. God. Helen sent me the video of her doing that. Oh no. Of her blowing the candle. But yours is cute though, you had like a nice thing and everything. And you did an actual wish. Oh, and you're smiling and stuff. On mine you can see like the sadness on my face. Yeah, oh yeah, yours wasn't sad. Yes. I was like, oh, it's going to be sad then. Because mine was. Wait, okay. I'll send you mine, wait. There's a TikTok audio on it, but I don't... wait, when was it? Because I don't remember. Collections, please. Videos. Here we go. Where is it? So many videos. With the friends. Here we go. Done. Up. Where is it? Here. Here you go. Oh, I was scared to ask you to censor and mine's stuck in the vulnerability. You're so cute. Mine is like a literally 2 seconds. Well, you can see I'm pissed off a bit. It's just me looking a bit pissed off, blowing a candle, and then like ruffling my hair and ending the TikTok like there's nothing. That must be that here then, so yeah. Oh, so then, oh, it's even worse because then I got my hopes up because I saw the cake and I must have thought it was for me or some shit. And it wasn't, they just forgot. It's... And I don't know if like my dad got the cake because he remembered and then forgot afterwards. Or if he just got the cake to get the cake. But I don't like pavlova that much, so it was kind of just random to eat it. It was okay, but it wasn't like, you know, great. Helen's crying over me doing the little video. But it's okay, Helen, it's all good. That was, yeah, 2 years ago. It's so good. Because I got the best birthday last year thanks to Helen, so you know, it like equilibrates it. What the fuck? I got sent from a Patterson first draft. One is just him in the Batman, like half naked, shirtless, and the other one is just like shit is like cameras like going around his face, and it pans so quickly and it never stops because it's just so funny. Ah, fuck. This has been a day of fucking like of like screaming with Helen, because earlier in DMs with Helen I was like, if I need to go to fight for you, I'd fight for you, and like the best way to piss me off or like make me your enemy is like someone to criticize Helen or shit talk Helen. Like that's the best way to like make sure I'm not your friend ever. And we got there, and then we got the birthday. Now we have the fucking Robert Pattinson gifs. It's a day for the DMs. Ah. Feelings overload. Yeah. I appreciate Helene a lot. That should be a day, Helene Appreciation Day. Charlie's looking fantastic. Thank you. That's the outfit for the third date. Oh, you haven't seen the outfits. Wait. So that's the neutral pose, right? Up. So outfit for the third date. Outfit for the second date. Outfit for the first date. Outfit for the everyday. And outfit for the party. Yeah. That's why, like, when I'm writing her stuff, I just go ask Helene questions, and I'm like, is that like girly pop coded? You would know. That's the energy I need for her. She needs to be girly pop coded. I'm like, what drinks? What? Like, I asked for, like, is this like coffee drink, like girly pop coded? Is this cocktail girly pop coded? I'm like, I need to know. Are the vibes like working? I need to be accurate, you know. The writing needs to be good. If you're the writer, of course, it's gonna be good. I hope so. Thank you. You're very sweet. I hope so. Oh, I just know, like, the second draft is going to be hard. Because I'm going to reread all of my shit and be like, ugh! They all sound the same. Because I know there's stuff sometimes I want to make them say, and I'm like, that's not the right character. You can't make them say that. That's not how they talk. I mean, I'm someone who doesn't like to write dialogue, and I once again found myself in a situation where I'm writing something that pretty much only has dialogue. So what's new? It's not like it's the first time, it won't be the last time either. We love dialogue scenes in this house. God, I don't know if you remember, because I don't know if we talked about, like, the scenarios we'd write in, like, high school for class. But, like, I never wrote dialogues. Like, if I could go around to not writing a dialogue for those classes, I would. Like, I never wrote fucking dialogues for this. And then arrives, like, the fucking, like, baccalaureate, and I have to write dialogue because the scene starts with a dialogue that we're given. And then I'm just like, oh, okay. Then I had to write pretty much the first scenario with dialogue of, like, 3 years of doing cinema writing and stuff. I mean, I did get a really good grade, but but I was terrified. I was like, no. I have to write a dialogue. No. I remember our friend ID saying that me writing ARF in a sentence wasn't good. And who says the onomatopoeia ARF? love that. I don't remember that, but I think that's incredible. Ah. I love that you called him ID. It's so funny. God. I remember nothing. Yeah, we must... Because I don't know if I wrote much of the dialogue for the short film we did. But obviously those had dialogue. To not confuse with Didi. Yeah, exactly. Not confuse with Didi. Neither the character nor the person. Ah putain. Voilà. Complain, you'll get your lines right afterwards. But yeah, Helena was talking about like the birthday not having like my gifts and stuff because I mean not them forgetting my birthday because I was like I'll try to get some stuff for the PC. No, I didn't ask anything. Don't worry. Your internet always has issues. Are you outside? Is that why? But yeah, because I'm going to try to ask for stuff for the PC to try to get like closer to that for my birthday / Christmas. And I was like, or like we'll have no luck and they'll forget again. That was the gist of it. Ah, you took the elevator. I see. Almost home. Yeah, I know, right? That'd be good. I'd like to get at least the keyboard, because that'd be good. Like having a keyboard is something I can like use right now. And if possible, like a few things, you know. That'd be good. But we'll see. But that would be like the ideal thing. I had a talk with my dad the other day about that where I was like, oh yeah, I'd like to get a PC and stuff for that, for streaming, because it'd be better for the games and everything. And just because my Mac has a hard time. And he was like, but Mac is so much better. And I was like, they're not really, but okay. Ugh. Basically just turned it to him telling me all the things that Mac is better for, and I was like, yeah, I'm sure. Anyways. Because it was when I was explaining why I needed like 20,000 ports on my Mac and why I needed the new adapter. Better if you're normie, sure. Well, better if you don't do anything that's like too demanding, or if you only use like specific stuff, like if you only use some specific software and stuff that like can only be used on Macs, then yeah, but even for normie actually, LMAO. Yeah, it's very like... It really depends. Or like you need to get like the most expensive version of the most expensive thing to have like something that's like actually worth it. Like the like most expensive MacBook Pro with like the most amount of storage to do like editing or something, video editing. No worries. Have a good meal. Love you too. Mwah. See you later. Okay. Nice. Now we have the base for everything. Okay. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, neutral. Ah, putain, reviens. Non, ne fais pas chier, toi. Reviens. Oh no, I did that too early. I need to do the colors first, my bad. Oh. I want to prep too quick. Well. Sprite, Charlie, neutral. There you go. Up. Okay. I did all that before as well. Oh, well, I'll do that later then. Okay. I'm just realizing I did a lot of things in the wrong order. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Take longer, but it's fine. I'll be fine. I did the exact same fucking thing with the look sprites, and I learned nothing. I don't know what design I should put on the phone case. I think I'll put stars. That works. Okay. So we have line art for all of the outfits for neutral. What I'm going to do off stream during this week is transfer the base color and I mean base color is just going to copy and paste, so that's not going to be too bad, but make sure I have the line art colors for like the skin and stuff for all of them, and maybe just line art colors for everything. I'll see how much I do before Tuesday, because I will have other stuff to do. But at least do that part because it's a bit boring, and it's on me for not having done the line art color before I do all of the line arts, because I didn't think about it and I should have. For the rest it won't be too bad because the hair is going to be the same overall. The hair is going to be the same overall, and yeah. But yeah. So tomorrow we start Oh Well, the second game, which is called because I wrote Oh Well 2 on my thing and that's not the name of the game. Tomorrow we start Oh Well Ignores the Strength, and then on Thursday we have karaoke at 4 p.m. and then I'll be off for the rest of the week. Hopefully next week for the art we can get done. Well, this sprite stuff will get done for sure. But hopefully we can get like at least half of Charlie's sprites done. I think that'd be good. Like 2.5 or like 3 posted out of the 5. That'd be good. But yeah, I'm going to go now because this is just going to be like very long to do. And I don't want to do it right now, so I'll do it later. So I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you tomorrow for Oh Well. Bye-bye.